Yeah, sorry, I was just having to reposition thanks to Mr. Serbles over here, who's kind of off screen, wanting to sit under the chair that I needed to move. All right, I think I got everything set up okay. Did extend a couple invites, don't know if people will be able to make it or not. Let's see the camera. The braid itself doesn't look too bad. Maybe a little out of focus. So you can see Mr. Circles down here at the bottom. Actually, I think if I move this a little out of the way, you'll get better lighting. Okay, hopefully that's better. If nothing else, you can see the cat at the bottom. Let's give him a couple of scritches, since he's a very good boy. All right. Not sure I can do much about the lighting there. I think there's just too much extra light from being daylight out. It's also, unfortunately, very warm and humid up here. Okay, you can see the cat on the side view. He's giving love and to Taka-Dai, apparently. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. Let me get ready to go. Alrighty, so we are starting on move 45. So we'll be exchanging 17 on the right and no reversals, and no exchanges and no reversals on the left. So since 17 is the only one that's up here, let's go ahead and do this. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to get another monitor. I've been using the secondary monitor up here to have a second screen so I can see everything, but it keeps it to where I can't really use the computer out in the garage because I have to keep switching the monitor back and forth. Fortunately, monitors aren't that expensive. And if I'm going to be doing the CNC router, I do need access to the monitor out there. And in case I didn't say it, hello, Summer Butterfly. You were on the stream before I was. That's pretty good. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, check some looks good there. Okay. We are ready for the next move. And on to 46. And on the right, we're exchanging or reversing shed 1. No exchanges. On the left, we're exchanging 3. No shed reversals. Let me check something here real quick. Yeah, right. I think I finalized the, there we go, the picture for Danny. So I'm going to save that. And right, let's see, open that with Google Chrome. Just once. Okay. All right, so I am going to quickly share the picture of Danny's braid design. I just need to go over here and share this tab. So, yep, that's the design there. The color should be pretty close to the what arrives for the silk, and that's the next braid I'm going to do on the Taka-Dai. So there we go, and all right. So shed 1 is reversed. So 1 on the top, and the bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Thank you, Summer Butterfly. That's actually pretty much the response I got from her when she saw it. I did send the notice before the Friday Night Frenzy stream last night ended, but apparently she didn't see it until this morning when I sent her the link for today's stream, if she has time. Alrighty, so on the left, we're exchanging 3, so 1, 2. It's actually supposed to rain an hour or 2 ago here, but it hasn't. I was hoping that would cool it down. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. At least I don't seem to be making mistakes at the start of this stream. That's a good sign. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. And we are doing the upside down raw dot at the moment. All right, ready for the next move. 47. We're exchanging 3 on the right, shed 2 is reversed. Exchanging 1 and 3 on the left, shed 2 is reversed. And 1, 2, and 3 on the right. And Danny's design is also an 84 comma braid, so it's about the same width as this one. And shed 2 is reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And when I scheduled the stream, we had 950 subscribers, 1 and 3 on the left. But when I started the stream, there were 951. And we were just under 2,500 watch hours. It was like 2492 or something like that. So we're getting there. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And I think there's a pretty good chance I can get this braid done before next weekend. So, and 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And hey, Marmar, nice to see you on the stream. All right, we are on to 48. Exchanging 1, 3, and 5 on the right, sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed. Exchanging 3 and 7 on the left, sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed. And since I don't think you saw it, Marmar, this is the pattern that I'm doing for Danny's braid. She's happy with it, so we are good to go with that once the Taka-Dai is free and we can set up the next one. Silk has been ordered. It says it should be about 7 days, so I'm hoping it'll be here by next weekend. Let's switch back to this. And no worries on that. Mr. Servals, short for Cerberus, loves the attention. I'll give him a pet or two for you. He's a love bug. Unfortunately, he doesn't get along well with some of our other cats. He was a cat we picked up camping. Apparently, somebody abandoned him at the campground we were going to stay at. And since the campground owner's cat did not like it, and it did not like that cat, we figured if he stayed around, he was probably going to wind up not being around for much longer. So we took him home with us. He's in reasonably good health. He'd been neutered already, 3, 4, and 5. So, yeah, he was somebody's cat that they abandoned. The other thing we're worried about is from the way he responds, we think he might be having some chronic pain. So we're going to be going to the vet relatively soon to get him checked out for that. So 1, 2, and 3 on top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. I'll check something is good. And 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check something is good. And on the left, 3 and 7, so 1, 2. This thing here. I have a color discrepancy. Yep, me too. I was kind of sad. The eviction I had yesterday, the lady didn't have an issue, but she left her cat. I let the landlord know, and supposedly they're going to be able to pay everything off and come back, but they had to go through with the eviction anyway. So I'm hoping that works out. All right, so 1, 2, red. All right, so let's put this one back here. So 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 3, 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oops. That one goes down here, not up there. And 1, 3, and 5 were reversed. One, two, 3, 4. And 5. The cat did have clean litter and looked. The apartment was reasonably well maintained, so I'm assuming that the cat's been treated well. And if for some reason she can't get the money, she will come back for the cat and her belongings. So, just makes me sad. Okay. All right. We'll back up one. Now let me see. It's on 47. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got even numbers here. All right, so we're good for that. And it's supposed to be red, silver, silver. So that one's wrong there. And red. Okay, so just. All right, I'm just going to do. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top. Okay, yep, I had that one screwed up. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. See, 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, that's good for the checksum. Shouldn't have said anything about not having problems with braid. All right, so it's supposed to be red, white, white, red, red. All right, so red. Okay, so and I knocked one off there. Let's put that one back. Okay, so should have been white, white. So white, 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 red, and white. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's ready to go. Back here, just 2 is reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, we're good there. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good there. This one back here on the bottom. All right, that went back to what it's supposed to. All right, and just 3 is exchanged. So 1, 2, so that looks good. We're ready to move back one more move. So the move I'm moving back is to 46. And if this unbraids properly, then I know this move is good on the left here, and we'll just go from there. All right, so let's bring this back here. Hey, Mario HK, nice to see you on the stream. Getting a head start on the Christmas ornaments, I see. Unfortunately, we have no idea who it was, the cat in question. Oh, the landlord is aware of it and has contact information for this person. And my assumption from my discussion with him is if this person never goes back, they will turn the cat over to a no-kill shelter. So it just, like I said, it makes me sad. All right, so no reversals here, and we have one right on the top. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so that one was good. All right, so I can go forward knowing that that one was right. So I am back to 47 again. And I'll check the bottom one just to be on the safe side. Yep. Okay, so we're exchanging 3 on the right. And shed 2 is reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Our checksum is good. Okay, so exchanging 1 and 5. That's what I did wrong on this one. All right, so I exchanged 1 and 3, and it should have been 1 and 5. So 1 is exchanged, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That was just a simple misreading. And 2 is reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. All right, now that one's right. We're ready for the next move. And we are on to 48. So exchanging 1, 3, and 5 on the right, sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed. Exchanging 3 and 7 on the left, sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed. And unfortunately, put that over there. I'm going to try and be relatively quiet with this. If it gets to be too noisy, I'll hit the mute, but it's just kind of a runny nose, not a having to clear out a bunch of congestion. Okay, all right, so I did display that, and some cool down. All right. 1, 3, and 5. There's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And checking, and the color is good. Okay, sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the bottom. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Can I mute the microphone this way? Nope, it's a capacitive touch. I can't use the sword. I gotta reach over. All right. And I do apologize about that. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 3 and 7 on the left, so 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, colors look right for this one, so I think I got it right. And I still don't have a tracking number for Danny's silk order, but I'm looking forward to seeing that soon. I don't know if there's a holiday going on or something like that, but hopefully it won't be too long. All right, there we go. And sheds 1, 2, and 3 are reversed, so 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. There we go. And design looks good. And on to 49. We're exchanging 3 on the right. Shed 2 is reversed. Exchanging 3, 5, and 7 on the left. Sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. Okay, and 1, 2, and 3. And shed 2 is reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. Yep. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And on the left, 3, 5, and 7 get exchanged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm going to let one just a little bit. 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And check sheds 2 and 3 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom. Oops, what happened here? Something is weird here. So, oops, first pair, second pair, third pair, fourth pair, fifth, sixth, and 7. Okay, well, that looks good. All right. So, 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And 1 on the top, 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good for that. Let's roll this one a little bit here. All right, looks good there. Give me a second here. All right, we are ready for the next move, which is 50. We're exchanging 1, 3, and 7 on the right. Shed 3 is reversed. We're exchanging 1 and 9 on the left. Shed 3 is reversed. And it's time for a coma slide. Go. Let me try to move this over a bit closer and get angled a little better on this one. All right, I think the light's a little better for that there. You can see that a bit better. All right, so I called out the move already. All right, so 1, 3, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And shed 3 is reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top. Yep. That was what I just did. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yep, that one's good. Okay. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And on the left, 1 and 9. There's the 1. Unroll the end a little bit on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And shed 3 is reversed. So 1, 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Looks like it's starting to get darker outside. Looks like the rain might be coming here, which will be very nice for me because it means things will cool down up here. All right. We are ready for the next move. On to 51. No exchanges on the right. Sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. Exchanging 5 on the left. Shed 3 is reversed. Oh, let me check Rumble real quick, see if anybody's chatting over there. I need to get better at doing that. All right. Looks like we got 2 people watching over there right now. Okay. So no exchanges. Sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. Hard to believe we're about 40 minutes into it already. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Our checksum is good. Well, I read up for my Pennsylvania license to carry firearms yesterday. 5 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means it's been 5 years since I got it the first time. And shed 3 is reversed, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And one of these is not fully tensioned. I think it was probably Tomo jammed up. All right, so tension feels a bit weird, but not too bad. And okay, so that is the one. Okay, much better. Feels right now. I just jammed up with the other Tama. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And there we go there. So I was watching Friday Night Frenzy last night on 252. Exchanging 3 and 5 on the right. Shed 3 is reversed. Exchanging 1, 3, 5, and 9 on the left. Shed 3 is reversed. And I was thinking I need to make a list of the things that may be ADD that I've had going on with my life. See if I can't get that dealt with better than I used to. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. So, all right, so shed 3 is reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. So let's see. Just thinking over the list, I've got some executive dysfunction going on, and just check that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, that is good. There's projects that I should be doing that I just kind of can't get over the mental hump to get started on them, and that's really frustrating to me. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yep. Okay, so 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. There we go. That's the right way. Checksum is good. And on the left, 1, 3, 5, and 9. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum looks good. And shed 3 is reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I was fairly smart, tested high on IQ. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Passed physics about the required math courses for it in high school, but had to graduate a year late because I didn't have enough credits in other classes. I didn't do all that well, mainly because I just didn't do a lot of the homework necessary. And we are on to 53. Exchanging 5 and 9 on the right, sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. Exchanging 1, 3, and 5 on the left, sheds 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. Yep, I know how that goes. So, but yeah, I'm trying to get a list together so that I can get a referral from my neurologist to get tested for that. My sister was also diagnosed. She's the one who also has narcolepsy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm starting to hear thunder. It's looking a lot darker outside. So I'm hoping things cool down pretty quick. It's supposed to get down into the mid-60s tonight, which will be much easier to sleep with. All right, so 1 and 3 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. checksum looks good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So yeah, if you think you start hearing thunder on the stream, you probably are. It's not that loud, but it is getting closer. I do apologize if I lose power, but we don't normally do that in this area. My throat keeps cracking up a little bit. I wonder if I should start streaming with a lozenge or something like that so that I can speak clearly. So 1, 3, and 5 on the left. There's 1, 2. 3, 4. And 5. Hey, Francisca Cruz, Aranciba. I apologize for mangling your last name. Welcome to the live stream. I haven't seen you chat before, so welcome to your first chat on the stream. Yeah, I can't stand the taste of most teas. There's a couple of herbals that I can drink, but the other thing is it's warm enough here that I don't feel like drinking a hot drink. It kind of makes me feel nauseous, but when it cools down, definitely something like that. But yeah, I should start looking into how professionals keep their voices in shape, start doing stuff like that. All right, so exchange there. All right, sheds 3, 4, and 5 are reverse. 1 and 2 on the bottom. 3, 4, and 5 on the top. 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum looks good. Yeah, the air coming in is starting to cool down. I should be feeling a lot better pretty soon. So 1 and 2 on the top. 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom. 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. There we go. Move the mouse so I can see what the chats are. Okay. Okay. Francisca. Okay. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate that. Yep, I've trying to reach out more in the LawTube adjacent community because that's kind of where I got my start here. I mean, I was doing some braiding streams, but let's see. Yep, okay, I'm done with this move here. But my first real kind of like YouTube live streaming project was live streaming making Nick Ricada's braid. All right, so we are ready for 54. We're exchanging 1 and 5 on the right, and sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. And on the left, we're exchanging 5, 9, and 11, and sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. If you have any questions about how the braiding is done or what something means or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to answer. And don't worry if it's something that gets asked a lot because, hey, there's new people on. I'm always happy to answer questions. How else will people know whether or not they want to do something like this, or what's going on with what they're seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just waiting for them to untwist. Let's see if I can give them a little break. There we go. And 5. Sheds 1 through 5 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the top instead of the bottom. And 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And what I mean by checksum looks good is basically the end of the pattern. There's supposed to be like 3 plus 1 or 3 on top and bottom of the top. And if it's like 2 or 4, I know I miscounted somewhere along the way. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom. 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Looks good there. There we go. I don't know what's gone in bloom recently, but apparently my allergy shots are not covering it all that well. 5, 9, and 11 on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, and 11. And sheds 1 and 3 are reversed, so 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I can hear the rain coming down. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Our checksum looks good. And hold on a second here. I gotta check the window, see which one rain's coming in on. And not step on the cap. And another Gary Mr. Circles. Okay. Rain was coming in on the one with the window with the fan. The other side's okay, so it's not too rough out there. Let me catch up on the chat here real quick. My understanding is in weaving, when you have the loom shift like from one way to the other and open up so you can run the shuttle through, it's called opening the shed. So essentially what I'm doing, opening where I can run the tama through, I call that opening the shed. It may be the completely wrong term, but that's what I've been using just because I figured weavers will understand it. The basic concept of what I'm trying to do there. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I think there's a valerian root cream for issues with joint pain and stuff like that. I could be thinking of the wrong plant. But Mr. Serbles has come back for some pettins, so we'll give him some of those. Make him a happy cat. Yeah. The only real issue I have with him up here is that sometimes he decides he needs to climb into my lap, and he does it with full traction, claws extended, which is rather painful for me and results in a fair amount of blood. So I try to avoid that. Okay, on the right, we're exchanging 3, 9, and 11. Sheds 2, 3, and 6 are reversed. And on the left, we're exchanging 3, 5, 9, 11, and 13. And sheds 2, 4, and 6 are reversed. No problem. And like I said, I may be using the term wrong, but from what I understand from weavers, they call it opening the shed when they move it to where the shuttle can pass from one side to the other. And that just kind of fits the concept for what I'm doing. If it's the wrong term, I apologize to those who do the Taka-Dai, use the Taka-Dai better than me. So, all right, 3, 9, and 11 on the right. So 1, 2, and 3. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, and 11. And sheds 2, 3, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Okay, on the left, 3, 5, 9, 11, and 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. The other reason Cerberus is allowed up here is he doesn't chew on the thread hanging from the Tama, or hanging from the Takadai. All right. Let me just do this real quick, and then I'll catch up on chat. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. And somebody's car alarm is going off. I can fix that with a crowbar. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check them looks good. And it sounds like it just stopped raining, so I am going to get up in a second and put the fan back up in the window so it can keep cooling down here. Oh, there's some lightning again. Thank you, Francisca. That makes me feel very nice. It's rather meditative, so it's not so much patience as it is relaxation for me. Yes, thank her very much from me. That I appreciate the compliment, and thank her for raising such a polite child. All right. So just did that one there. We're ready for the next move. And on to 56. We're exchanging 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. And sheds 4 and 6 are reversed. Exchanging 5 and 7 on the left, and shed 4 is reversed. All right, so that's what it is, but I'm going to quickly put the fan back in the window. Hopefully you'll be distracted by Mr. Serval's Well, since the rain did not last near as long as I expected it would, it's probably not going to cool down as much as I would like, but it's better than it was before. I don't feel like I'm chewing through the air. All right, so 1, 2. And as far as being able to remember stuff, I've got a pattern right up here, and I keep looking back up at it every couple of seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I still mess it up occasionally. Fortunately, a lot of the errors on this reveal themselves relatively quickly, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Gotta let these untwist. There we go. And 9, 10, and 11. There we go. And the sheds 4 and 6 are reversed. So 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. I am so sorry. My apologies on that. I suddenly couldn't stop coughing. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. There we go. And on the left, 5 and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, and 7. Still debating on if I should do a stream tomorrow or if I should try and work more in the garage. I'm still up in the air on it. Shed 4 is reversed, so 1, 2, and 3 from the bottom, 4 from the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. There we go. Yeah, I think this is basically allergy and nasal drippage issues. So I'm hoping it'll be better soon. I think I just got exposed to 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. An allergen that I'm either sensitive to when I was out yesterday, or I might have picked up a rebound sensitivity because I take allergy shots. And for the last couple of years, I've been really good about not having much of an allergic reaction in allergy season. But this feels exactly like allergies. And one of the things about allergy shots is your body says, I'm supposed to be allergic to something. Hey, this is new. I'm not sure if it's safe or not. Let's attack it. So I think that's what's going on here. This February, I'm due for a follow-up sensitivity test. So if I am allergic to something new, they'll be able to figure it out then, hopefully. And on to 57. 1, 5, and 13 are exchanged. Shed 5 is reversed. And on the left, 1, 7, 9, 11, and 15 are exchanged. Sheds 1, 3, and 5 are reversed. There we go. Let me check Rumble real quick while I've got the mouse in my hand. And got 3 people watching on Rumble. Let's see. He's petting my toes with his claws, so Serby needs a head scratch. Okay, so 1, 5, and 13 exchanged. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We're actually pretty far along on this one. All right, so shed 5 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. The other thing is I took a 24-hour allergy pill yesterday at this time, so it's probably starting to wear off. I should probably take another one, but oh well. So 1 on the left. I have to be careful because it's easy for me to miss the ones when they don't happen very often on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and There you go. And 7. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And we're finishing up on the hands now. And sheds 1, 3, and 5 are reversed. One on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good, though a couple of these need a little bit more unrolling. All right, so if I stream tomorrow, I should take the allergy medicine at a time where I will not be having as much of an issue with it wearing off in the stream. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. Whoops, I am so sorry. Didn't clear the screen there. Get that out of the way. There we go. All right, so we are ready for the next move. And on to 58. We're exchanging 3 and 11 on the right. Sheds 1, 4, and 6 are reversed. And on the left, we're exchanging 3, 7, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 1, 4, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. I'm going to try and get some CNC programming done tonight, if I can get everything good. And I'm also going to try and glue up a block for what I need to work on. So I might go ahead and have something like that for tomorrow. I don't know. All right, 3, 7, and 15 on the left. So 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Give me a second here. There we go. All right. And all right, we're ready for the next move, but we need to do a coma slide. And let's roll this one up a little bit. That looks good there. And we are moving on to 59. Exchanging 3, 5, 9, 11, and 13 on the right. Sheds 2, 4, and 6 are reversed. And on the left, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, 11, and 13. And sheds 3 and 6 are reversed. So 1, 2. Nope, something's wrong here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did not finish off the second half of the last move. That would explain my issue there. All right. So let's move back to there. So 3, 7, 15. So white, red, red. 3 whites, 2 reds. 2 whites and 2 reds. Okay, so and 5. Okay. All right, so 2, 4, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. There we go. Looks like I'm losing a bunch of people. We're down to 5 again. All right, so 1, 2. All right, now we're going on to 59. All right, so 3, 5, 9, 11, and 13 are exchanged for sheds 2, 4, and 6 reversed. 3, 5, 9, 11, and 13 on the left exchange. Sheds 3 and 6 are reversed. All right, so on the right, okay, that's looking like it's going to match up on color. Let me check Rumble real quick. One person watching there. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3 is exchanged. 3, 4, and 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. All right, colors match up there the way they're supposed to. Helps if you do all the moves before going on to the next set. And sheds 2, 4, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. I'm hearing more thunder, so maybe the rain hasn't gone away entirely. And on the left, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 'There we go. That one needs to unroll a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. All right, I think if I do a stream tomorrow, I'm going to do it early. So, because if I take the allergy medicine when I'm done with this stream, it should last well through, like, if I do, like, say, a 9 to noon stream tomorrow, that should work out pretty well. And then it'll be, like, 5.5 hours before my allergy medicine is likely to wear off. Okay, so 3 and 6 are reversed. So 1, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Almost had the comma too high up when I went to pass through, and it tried to go over the end one here rather than under like it's supposed to. It would have looked a little odd on the edge, but no real problem there. All right. We are on to 60. Exchanging 5, 7, and 9 on the right. And shed 3 is reversed. On the left, we're exchanging 5, 7, 9, and 11. Sheds 3, 4, 6, and 7 are reversed. Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And just shed 3 is reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6. Just a second here. Looks like I had one jump a pin. Let's put that one back in its spot. There we go. 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. That one needs to be unrolled a little bit more. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And on the left, 5, 7, 9, and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, and 7. And we'll these a little bit more. 7, 8. Nine, 10, and 11. Yeah. All right, so sheds 3, 4, 6, and 7 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, and 8, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Our checksum looks good. There we go. And we are ready for move 61. So going to exchange 7, 9, 11, and 13 on the right. Sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. And exchanging 9 and 11 on the left. Sheds 3 through 7 are reversed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. Oh, since I mentioned I was getting my PA license to carry firearms renewed, as a constable, okay, 4 and 7 are reversed. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Apparently, to go to and from your where you're working, if you're can be armed while you're at work, you need a license to carry based off of some of the court decisions here. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. So I do it as like, belt and suspenders, even though I theoretically am on the job when I leave my house to go do constable stuff. 9 and 11 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in Pennsylvania, it's a good idea just to have a license to carry firearms in general. It's not so much for concealed, but being able to transport any place other than going to and from a gun range, to and from a gun store, or to and from a business that you are the owner of, you really need one. But I noticed on the news, it was this morning, but I saw pictures of it, but didn't realize what it was for until this morning, about the New Mexican governor who essentially, by executive order for a health emergency, repealed the ability to carry in certain areas. Excuse me. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. All right. And 3 through 7 are reversed on the exchanges. I mean, reversed on the sheds. Sheds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. We are moving on to 62. Shed, commas 9, 11, and 13 are exchanged. Sheds 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. And on the left, we're exchanging 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. And sheds 3, 4, 6, and 7 are reversed. We're getting really close to being done with this particular raw bot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. There we go. And sheds 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. And on the left, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Let's unroll that a little bit. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15. There we go. And sheds 4, 3, 4, 6, and 7 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 and 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. I'll go ahead and stop when this particular raw dot is finished, which would be probably about an hour and 45 minutes into the stream. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Okay. On the bottom, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. All right. Looks like the moves are done. We're ready for the next one. And we are on to 63. Exchanging 11, 13, and 17 on the right. Shed 6 is reversed. And exchanging 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15 on the left. Sheds 3 and 4 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12. 13. Let's get these untangled here. And roll that one just a little bit to be safe. So 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And Mrs. Torn is up here in the background, changing the fan from one window to the other, for which I gratefully thank her. All right, and shed 6 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. Oh, that feels so much better with cooler air. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And on the left, we're exchanging 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. And 13. And 15. All right, so we're exchanging reversing 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. Hey, Gwen, nice to see you on. Thank you for coming on stream. Sorry I missed your schedule on this. And congrats on the visit to the newest grandson. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Just about done with the stream. My allergy medicine is worn off, so of course I'm being horrible and disgusting here. Sorry about that. And we are on to 64. And on the right, we're exchanging 13, 15, and 17. No shed reversals. On the left, we're exchanging 7 and 13. Shed 4 is reversed. Let me check on Rumble, see if anybody's chatting there. No chatting there, but we got about 6 people watching. Hey, hello to all the Rumble guys. I'll leave a little Rumble rant there. And let's see. You know that you guys aren't forgotten. And of course, the neighbor is smoking. So that smells horrible. All right. Switching back to StreamYard. Let's see. Stream connection looks good on YouTube side. All right, so. Okay. And this is an easy cheat here. We're just exchanging the odd ones of this. There we go. There's 13. And 15. And 17. Come on. There we go. And no reversal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good for there. I'm sorry to hear that you didn't get the notice. If you want to join my locals, I always post notices there And if you set it for push notifications, you'll get it. So you don't have to rely on YouTube, assuming you use your phone for that. But all right, so 7 and 13 get exchanged on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And shed 4 is reversed, so 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are on to 65. And 15 and 17 exchanged on the right, no shed reversals. 9 exchanged on the left, no shed reversals. So 15 and 17, we're just going to exchange these two real quick. And the robot's done on this side for now. Let's go ahead and get these untangled. There we go. They're untwisted. They're not really tangled. I think for tomorrow's stream, if I do braid, I will go ahead and have like a checklist to run against you folks to see if it matches what you guys have observed from my streams. Outside validation does tend to help as far as letting you know if you're on target or not for what external views are. I will be really glad when I can take more allergy medicine. I'm done with the stream here. So 9 on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And no shed reversals on this side either. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum looks good. And we are on to 66. No exchanges or reversals on the right, exchanging 11 on the left, no reversal. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And on the left, we're just going to exchange 11 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum looks good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum looks good. And this robot is done. So it's time for a coma slide. And we go. All right. Go. And we are on to 67. No exchanges or reversals on the right. No exchanges or reversals on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. We are on to 68. No exchanges or reversals on the right. And we are reversing shed 1 on the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. There we go. Let's see. Yep, that's below. That's good. And we're exchanging 1 on the left, so 1 from the top. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And on to move 69. Exchanging 1 on the right, no reversals. On the left, we're exchanging 1 and 3. Sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. Let me go ahead and display up here. All right, so I'll have to pop your question down. Okay, so on the right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 times that I go under the bottom and bring it up in the center, or over the top and bring it down in the center. And when I do on the bottom, once I count 9, I have 1, 2, and 3 that are left over, and that one gets passed on through to the other side. And on the top, I get to 9. I've got 1, 2, and 3 on the top. That one, the last one on the top, goes around here and then passes on through and goes to the other side. So the last 3 here are kind of like the edge, like on the design here, you see kind of this long thing here. That's essentially 3 wide there. That's kind of the edge bit. So let me bring up this as the main one here. So essentially they kind of like wrap around here and come around to the other side. So you can see like the 3 here. There's not like the edge here, and then they wrap around and come the long edge. So that's for this particular pattern. It's 9 because I've got 84. If I reduce the number, up here, let me bring it up so you can see it, sorry. So on the design here, let's see, I think you can see it, just the right of the logo. I have 84 tama, and if I increased it by 8 to 92, I would have 9. I would have 10 instead of 9, and if I got up to 100, I would have 11 instead of 9. So it's just kind of how it expands out. And that's when I say reverse, is where on here, instead of doing one on the bottom, I'll reverse it on the top. Let me go ahead and you can. Okay, so on the left here. So for this next move, I'm going to exchange 1 and 2. So you can see here that on move 3, instead of going under the bottom here, the center here is like the bottom of the floor. So these are the bottom row on each side are the red, and the top are the white. So instead of going under the first 2 and then keep going, I have to go over and then under. And that's where it's reversed. So instead of doing under the first 2, I'm doing over, and instead of doing over the first 2, I'm doing under. So that's why it says that those 2 in the shed are reversed. Oh, hey, it says shed up here as well. So yeah, I'm using the term shed properly for this. So, all right. Let's get back to here. Yep, no worries on that. All right, so I'm glad I was able to help with that. All right, so we're going to exchange one on the right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Let's see, that one was caught up, so it wasn't hanging free until the second time I tried it. There we go. And on the left, we're exchanging 1 and 3. There's 1. And 3. All right. And sheds 1 and 2 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the top. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Go, check something's good. Passing that through. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. All right, check something looks good. Just letting it untwist it. There we go. And that's it for move 69. And for the next stream, we're going to go ahead and start with move 70, which I'll exchange 1 on the right, shed 1 will be reversed, and exchanging 3 and 5 on the left, sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. But I'm not going to do them tonight. It's been about 2 hours, which is about what I was planning, so I actually did do the stream that I wanted to do. I want to thank everybody for coming on. It's nice to see Francisca is on for your first live. I'll probably be doing, probably start at 9 or 10 Eastern time tomorrow for the next stream. If I do a braiding stream, I'll go ahead and set up tonight if I'm going to do it. So that way you guys will get the notices well in advance. Hope everything goes well for everybody. It was nice chatting with you. Let me see if there's any Rumble rants to respond to. We're down to about 3 people watching over there. Nobody replied to my chat. No worries on that. Alrighty. Good to see you on, Gwendolyn. It was weird not having you be the first one to chat on, but let me. Yeah, Summer Butterfly was very nice and filled in for you, so I appreciate that. It's good to see you too, Al Shirley. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm definitely taking the allergy medicine as soon as I'm done here. I do playlists of each braid. So if you go to my playlist, you should be able to pick up the very first one and start from there. Though, yeah, I do the setup, or let me see. You'll see setup streams where it'll show how I warp up the threads and everything like that. So if you start with like the first where it says Taka-Dai braiding stream, with a number for this one, you can start there directly on the playlist. So, but yeah, I think I've already got like about close to 50 or 60 hours. I did a 12-hour marathon stream on the 4th. So, all right, I'm just rambling now. Thank you, Thank you so much, everybody who stopped on. Stay safe and happy braiding.